Namaskaram, Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, Sloka 22. Arjuna asked Sri Krishna to stop the chariot in between the two armies. And Arjuna said he wanted to look at the warriors, the kings who all came there to fight against him. And he also said, let the chariot be there, let us stay there as long as I wanted to see them. I would like to have a look at them, who the people who are ready to support Duryodhana. So that is what he says in the next sloka. The people who support, who are going to fight for Duryodhana against Pandavas, have assembled here, and these people are supporting a king who is doing only adharma. So he told Krishna, let me look at all these people. And Krishna stopped the chariot there. So Arjuna was looking at them. Arjuna was a fearless warrior, and he had Lord Hanuman with him, was in his flag, and Lord Krishna was with him. He was his charioteer. And Arjuna knew that Pandavas were legitimately entitled for of the kingdom of Hastinapur, and he wanted to fight for getting dharma. He wanted to fight against the people who did injustice to them. So he was very determined to fight. He was eager to fight with them because they were not willing to share the kingdom with them. So he was ready. When he entered the battlefield, he was ready to fight. And he knew pretty well that what they wanted was legally they were entitled for that, and he wanted to punish the people who refused to share it with the Pandavas. So Arjuna wanted to take this opportunity as an opportunity to take revenge on them, on Kauravas. So here he was very strong, minded initially, but once he looked at the people, his mind changed. He became very compassionate. He looked at them with kindness, and he was talking to himself, these people are going to be killed. So that changed his mind. So he was speechless. He was not fearful of Duryodhana's army. His army was so big, but yet Arjuna was not scared of it. Arjuna was scared of his weakness he developed. The weakness was the kindness, compassion he showed to the people who all assembled there in the opposite side. So he is binding for relationship that started troubling him. So Krishna was seeing his mind, is reading his mind, he was seeing his face. So Lord Krishna desired Arjuna to take the lesson of this Gita Upadesam. So because he was scared that this war would be taking away so many lives, he didn't want to do that. Arjuna thought that he was the one who was going to kill all the people. So that went inside his mind very strongly. So Lord Krishna decided to teach the lessons, that is Bhagavad Gita. So 25th sloka is actually the sloka which where or the sloka starts with the preaching of Lord Krishna. It was preparing ground for Lord Krishna's speech, preach, both. So Lord Krishna started advising Arjuna from this. So actually the preaching starts from 25th sloka. Here he wanted, Lord Krishna wanted to stop. He knew about all this. Now Arjuna is with a confused mind. He is totally now not for war. Lord Krishna anticipated all that. He was the only one who wanted to avoid this war. So he tried his best. What did he do for that? He went as a messenger on behalf of Pandavas. Draupadi was not for it, Arjuna was not for it, and Bhima was not for it yet. Lord Krishna decided to go because he wanted to avoid this war. He knew this war would bring heavy destruction. So he wanted to avoid that. Then he went to Duryodhana's place. He met Dhritarashtra and he asked Duryodhana to give 5 villages to Pandavas. Even that was refused by Duryodhana. He was not ready to share even a small bit of land with the Pandavas. That was due to arrogance. He was attached to material so much and he was a very unkind man. He went against Dharma. He was very arrogant and very indifferent man. So all this did not allow him to do justice to Pandavas. Dhritarashtra also failed to correct his son. Even at that time when Krishna went to his place to ask for 5 villages, Dhritarashtra did not say anything. He didn't advise his son to share. So that was because he was also scared that his sons would be losing the kingdom. He was actually asked for a share. So Dhritarashtra did not use that opportunity. If he had advised, he would have stopped the war. So he did not do that. So Krishna was talking to them again and again, but Duryodhana had a different plan. Duryodhana wanted to imprison Lord Krishna. He wanted to kill Krishna. He went to that extent because of his material attachment. And Krishna became angry and revealed his Vishwarupa. Even at that time, the Kauravas did not understand the Swarupa of Lord Krishna. They were teasing him. They were saying that you are doing some magic. They were doing some Maya. And this is not your original form. So they failed to understand him. So this happens when we are covered by Maya, when we are in wrong or the negative gunas. When we are with Rajas and Tamas gunas, we fail to understand the good people. That is what happened here. The Kauravas could not, all the sons of Dhritarashtra and Dhritarashtra did not make use of this opportunity. They failed to understand Lord Krishna. So only they were responsible for this war. And in 24th sloka, Sanjayan is telling Dhritarashtra, see, this is what happening. Krishna followed the instruction of Arjuna and both of them are. Krishna is seated on the passenger seat, Arjuna is seated on the passenger seat and Krishna is driving the chariot and it was stopped in front of the two armies and Arjuna is looking at everyone and he refers Krishna as Rishikesha. Rishikesha, one who is the who is a controller of all the sense organs. And Krishna said, Arjuna, Partha, you look at Bhishma, Drona and all the people here. And he mentioned the word Kurus. Look at all the Kurus. Because he was giving a reminder to Arjuna. The Kurus are the descendants of Kuru Vamsa. And both you and Pandavas and Kauravas are the descendants of that dynasty. So you are also eligible, legally eligible for this. So look at them. You are denied your legal right. So Arjuna being confused there, so Krishna was telling him that you have to be bold. Look at them. You were not given your share, and you are also from the same Vamsa. And look at your grandfathers, look at your uncles, look at their grandchildren, look at their sons, look at your brothers, look at Dronacharya, look at Bhishma. So Lord Krishna is emphasizing that you have Arjuna to look at everyone there, so that you would be reminded that Pandavas were denied their legal right to have the possession of Hastinapur. So this is what delivered by Sanjayan to Dhritarashtra through these slokas. So the next sloka, Arjuna says, no, I am becoming weak. I am not able to hold my kantipam. My hands are shivering, my legs are trembling. I am not able to stand properly, and my mind is not all right. I feel I am not okay. And he gets some irritation, and it's like burning sensation in his skin because his mind was not all right. Then Krishna advising. So here he decided Arjuna is now fearful. Arjuna has gone into the mind of confusion because he started showing compassion, kindness to others. So he has to be taught. You should be taught to face the world. What is real, what is unreal. So what is Maya, which is eternal. He started the teaching of Atma Jnanam. When you say I, it is not the body, it is only the Atma. So Atma is to be realized by us. Paramatma lives in every Atma. And Atma should be conscious of all this. So when do we find the Atma is conscious of Paramatma and what is going around us? When you are not covered by Maya. So when you are not covered by Maya, naturally you are conscious of your Atma, you get that Atma Jnanam, so you will not get into negative qualities. But how do you get negative qualities? This is because of the effect of karmas, what we committed in the previous births. So that is getting accumulated, that is getting carried on. So what happens? There is an effect of that within us. So that is why we are not able to understand our Atma. So we fail to realize there is Paramatma living within us. So Duryodhana was like that. He refused to share. He knew pretty well Pandavas were also legally entitled for that share, but he refused because he was arrogant. He failed to understand Lord Krishna. So when do we behave like that? When we are not aware of our Atma. So the entire Gita, Bhagavad Gita deals with that. Bhagavan, Krishna preaches about Atma and the three types of gunas, sattvic guna, rajas guna, tamas guna. Now Arjuna is in confused state of mind. So he has to be made all right. He has to be taught what is eternal. Because Arjuna started saying, will I be the cause for killing all these people? So he said, I. So Bhagavan started saying, there's no I. And don't relate that I with the body. Relate I with the Atma. So we'll be seeing that from the next slokas.